Hi, it's me, and that's him, and we're the Sci-Fi Scholars.
And we are talking Arrow, Season 5, Episode 20, Underneath.
So this episode is the good old get two characters, put them in a box, and make them have a conversation.
Powwow.
Powwow.
I was really disappointed, to be honest. I'm just going to jump right in here and complain. The way that it got set up in the previous episode, with like EMP going off, I was like, this is going to be cool. Chase is going to be taunting them while they're in the cave, or the bunker as they call it in the show, but it's really the Arrow cave. But anyway, I was like, that'd be kind of cool. You know, Felicity without legs, and then Oliver having to try and fight her and stuff like that, and like fight Chase, or Chase just taunting him the whole time, but there was no Chase whatsoever. It was just Oliver and Felicity. There was no stakes. Like, you knew there was no way that either of them was going to really majorly get hurt or die. I mean, that would have been ballsy.
Yeah, but kind of ruined the show for like
where a shitload of people.
Yeah, but I did like how they did go with the internal consistency of an EMP takes out all the computers and Felicity's legs.
Yes,
because that could have been a major thing to forget. But
yes.
they've established it's tech. They've established that it's electronics and like into a spine and everything.
Yeah,
so for me, that was a very good yes, we remembered. We didn't forget what we've done with this character.
Oh, I definitely agree. That was a cool little bit where she was like, "I can't walk." I was like, "Yes." But there was just so much about this episode I didn't like. It was just frustrated me. Oliver kind of came a little bit stupid for specific plot points that they wanted to hit later on. It was like, I'm going to climb up this elevator shaft, and try and get out, which is obviously the first thing you're going to try and do. And Felicity's like, don't do it. And he does it anyway. It just was like, it felt like the writer's going, we need some form of conflict. We need Felicity to be right. We need this, we need that. Oliver can forget about his training and just be an idiot and climb up, just so we can have some drama later on with his injuredness.
Or they should have given him a mild head injury to start with, and him kind of be a bit dazed. And if he tried to climb up with being a bit dazed, then it would make sense that he's not paying attention to logic. Because if he's already like a little bit concussed, people are not logical.
True, but I still feel like someone like Oliver, with all the shit he's been through, he's going to be a little bit more. And the way they've established him, he's going to be a little bit more aware, even in a concussed state. You get my point?
Yeah, he should have. But
it literally just felt like we need a Felicity to be right, and we need him to get to a point where he listens to Felicity. Why couldn't he just go, all right, what's your idea for a plan? Like, I get, I don't know what to do right now because we got no computers, and then go to her plan, which half works. Well, kind of works, but the point.
Or they could have gone with, well, he's like, this is my plan. She's like, don't do it. He's like, well, what's your plan? If she'd then gone, I have no idea, he's like, well, we can't sit here forever. Like, I'm going to give you X amount of time to do it, and then I'll try my thing. And then fail. He's like, well, now you need to have a plan. Like,
yeah,
we've tried my plan. We've tried you not having a plan. The only other option is you having a plan. That would have kind of tied it up, okay?
It would have made it a little bit more believable, but yeah, it did feel pretty stupid. And then we get a flashback. The flashback was crap, in my opinion. I didn't really think it... I mean, I get why they did it, and it serves a purpose to get them past a certain point, which I am glad about, because it's been a little bit annoying lately, as I've made myself very, very clear in the past few weeks. But I liked why it was there, but I didn't like it, if you get what I mean. Like, it was a necessary evil to get to a point where we get past some of that stuff that I just was getting frustrated with the whole Felicity thing. And if they want to put them together, put them together. I don't really want Oliver to be with anyone, to be perfectly honest. I don't think the show works with him in a relationship personally. So I don't really think I would rather him not, and them just kind of put the whole romantic thing by the wayside for ever. But if they're going to do it, I'm glad that they got this sort of shit out of the way to get to a place where
I also liked that Argus had stolen the T-spheres.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and made them better.
Yeah. Well, that kind of was just some plot points. But for me, it makes sense that a government agency which is obviously keeping tabs on people all the time, would see this tech and be like, that could be useful, I want that.
Yeah. What I also liked with Lyla and was Diggle and Lyla coming to blows a little bit more from previous episode with the whole, whatever his face name was, dude from Helix. Diggle got being a grown man and going, okay, let's get this, like, they both just went, we need to talk about this, let's get through this. They got through it, and then, he sees Lila's side and goes, you're right, actually, we kind of, in a different way, operate in the same grey area.
Yep. And
so we can work together to try and be better and also understand each other and not try and get each other's way, which I liked. Yep. It was nice to see that side of things, and yeah.
So overall, I liked the more minor parts of this episode.
Yes, I agree with that.
The internal consistency with Felicity, the using of the T-spheres, the team rallying around and trying to save them, even though it was some of the stuff was a bit silly.
Totally agree with that.
That stuff was like the supporting cast was better than the main story.
Yeah, I totally agree. I felt like they missed something that they could have done.
But hopefully, moving forwards, they'll have built some strength that they can use
for these final few episodes, which I'm really looking forward to. So it's just one of those slight dips before we towards the end. So thanks for watching.
See you next time.